So it looks like famous Twitch streamer Cenat then sparked a riot in New York City, and he's getting arrested right there. But let's hear the full story, shall we? How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about famous Twitch streamer Cenat getting arrested after apparently sparking a riot in Union Square, New York City. Now, what he did was have a fan meetup with some other big streamers. I don't know who these guys are. I think Phantom and Duke Dennis. If that's wrong, let me know in the comments below. But he put up an Instagram post that kind of sparked it all. Said it was going to be a giveaway. Now, I don't know what kind of giveaway. I've read that it was going to be a PS5 giveaway or some other kind of giveaway. Doesn't really matter. By him posting that to his 5.5 million Instagram followers in New York City, it caused a problem. Now we have basically a riot that took place. Now, before we go any further, let's go ahead and get into some video right here. This is live coverage I'm watching right now. It's about 6 p.m. Eastern time in the East Coast, USA. Now, this is footage from previously. This is not happening right now, although this is a live video that I'm watching. You understand what I'm saying? They're just playing video that came about throughout the day. All right. And I think what you're seeing right here, this scene of a post riot, that's actually what's happening right now. Now you got a police statement. I won't play all of what they're saying right there, but it is a whole big crazy mess. All right. It is a crazy mess. We're going to get into how this whole thing unfolded, why there were thousands of people out there basically engaging in the riot. Now, of course, I will link to the video you saw right there in the box. All right. So thousands of people overran Union Square Park and surrounded lanes of traffic Friday as popular Twitch streamer held a video game giveaway. Now, let's see this right here. This is what Cenat posted on his Instagram story. That's what led to the whole thing, right? Now, this graphic could get him in trouble. He did get arrested and taken into custody by the police right there on the scene in New York. Okay. Now, I don't know if they're going to arrest him and charge him with a crime, inciting a riot, or if they were just trying to get him out the way to reduce the issue, because he is a celebrity, and a celebrity that big being in a place could cause a riot by itself, even without this right here. But you see what's going on. It says giveaway, and you have this big police-looking vehicle, and you have Cenat right there. I don't know who that is right there. Then it says police line do not cross, and what you have on the ground is some gaming material. That's a PS5 controller. You got some PC towers behind them. There's a PS5 right there, and you got a DSLR digital camera, and that right there appears to be an Elgato a Steam Deck. So these are things you would use when you're on Twitch. Cenat is, I believe, the most popular Twitch streamer ever with 100,000 paid subscribers. Not just 100,000 subs, 100,000 paid subscribers. Big difference. He probably has millions of followers who are not paid, but 100,000 paid. All right. So this graphic right here with the PlayStation and then the PC tower and whatnot, that probably led people to believe that, hey, this is going to be a PlayStation 5 giveaway. Come one, come all. And they most certainly did. Thousands showed up to the actual thing. And what you have as a result was chaos. Now, I'm going to link to all these videos in the box, but let's watch some of this, and then we'll be able to see a little bit more about what's going on.
Standing next to the Union Square subway station entrance, where it looks like it was closed off because of construction. But look up on top of that. That's what's happening on top of the subway station entrance. There's, I can't even count, countless people up on top of there. They're climbing it right now, as you can see. In fact, if you can pan to your left, they're actually on top of the statue here at Union Square. I've actually got a couple of his followers here with me who can kind of explain to us what they were expecting, what happened. Young man, give me your name real quick and tell me why you came out here, what you expected to happen, what did happen.
All right, my name is Dillico Antavius. So basically, it's a Cenat, Phantom, all of the AMP members. Oh, I don't know about all of them, but they pulled up, do a little meet and greet and a giveaway for the fans. Yes.
Giveaway of what was the understanding?
So from my understanding, PS5s, video game accessories, PCs. But I don't think they will actually give away an actual PC, because how is somebody going to carry that? So I'm pretty sure it's gift cards for them to then go and get the P5 themselves.
So, safe to assume that you, along with your friends, came out here thinking that you would get some freebies. Is that correct?
Not that we're thinking, but there's a chance to, because there's so many people and there's only so much you could give.
Has any of that happened? Is he here?
He's here right now, yeah. And they were giving out, but people are being people. There's so many people here. People are pushing around, so you can't really get it organized.
Okay. And before we came on, you were telling me that in your
By the way, young man doing a great job with the interview. Very, very good job. Man can't be no more than 20, 21 years old, doing a very good job.
own words that some people out here were bugging out. Explain to me what you saw, what you meant by that.
Bugging out, like you can see, there's no excuse obviously for what happened, but stuff like that just happens all the time. People being reckless. It's New York City. Stuff like this happens every day. Well, I wouldn't say every day, but
what?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you and be safe. As you can see, Sandra, we've also heard and seen incidents of construction equipment behind me. I'm going to show you one last live look again of what's happening here. Construction equipment being tossed around. We saw smoke. I'm not sure if that was a fire or some kind of smoke bomb. Again, this was all sparked by a Twitch streamer, a social media influencer. He has 20 million followers. He asked them all to come meet him here at Union Square for what was a PlayStation 5 giveaway at 4 o'clock. Apparently, we were also hearing that people showed up only to find out there were no freebies. And as you heard, he is here. At one moment, he was live streaming in a van nearby, but he did step out. As you heard, he's out here.
So that's what is going on so far. And we got a few more videos to get through. I'm going to go ahead and just skip ahead a little bit and check out some of these videos from Twitter. And let's check it out. And of course, I'll link to everything in the description box. If you're on IG, link in the bio. Check it out that way. So here's some of the violence. Fighting for no reason. All right, that's happening. Let's go to the next one here. Here's a big view of it. There's so many people because you got to understand a guy like Cenat, this guy, like they said, 20 million followers. That could be a combination of Twitch and Instagram, all social media. Social media stars are the stars. The young people, they're not watching television. They're not reading newspapers. They're on their phone. So if you are a big celebrity, a big influencer, you have more power than anybody. You can influence everything, elections, whatever. You can influence whatever you want. So to go back to if you're right around my age, 40 something, if you were to see, let's say, a Will Smith or somebody in the early 2000s go on television and say, hey, I'm going to be right there in Times Square handing out $500 to everybody that comes up, it's going to be just like this. So there's quite a bit going on there. I'm going to kind of speed through these videos. I'm going to link to everything in the box. So there was a fight we saw earlier.
As you can see, there's a large crowd here. We're hearing estimates of thousands.
Now, see this vehicle right here with people on it? I think that might have been Cenat's vehicle. And as he was trying to leave, I don't know if he was driving or if he was being driven, but as he was trying to leave, people were holding on to the vehicle. And as the vehicle left, some of them fell off. Now, I don't know if they got hurt or whatever, but it was a serious thing. Again, this is like if you had a celebrity in the early 2000s, one of the most popular people, like let's say it was Michael Jackson, even in his day, or whoever the top celebrity was, if they were to go to New York City, they would get mobbed just like this. That's how important and popular these social media influencers are.
Thousands and thousands of people who showed up, and clearly NYPD is vastly outnumbered in the situation.
Stefan, I don't want to interrupt you for one quick second right now because you're looking at live pictures of a car that was literally covered with people, and we do believe that that was the vehicle that had Cenat in it, which you can see now looked as though could have been leaving the area. That is why you're seeing that crowd there.
Look at this.
Chase after.
That's it.
That's the vehicle right there that they believe Cenat is in right now. As Stefan was saying, he was there. He was in the crowd for a little bit of time, but clearly this was an out of control crowd. And no freebies given away, no giveaway whatsoever, getting in the car. But clearly you're looking at a very dangerous situation with this car now driving pretty fast with those people clinging on to the side and top of it.
That's crazy. That's totally crazy. But again, big celebrity like that, I mean, these kind of things happen. Now, here is Kai Cenat getting brought into custody. I played some of this earlier, but here's the full thing. Now, I don't know if he was being arrested because he committed a crime and they were just trying to get him in police custody to reduce the crowd size because his presence was probably inflaming the situation. But they did get him, brought him into custody. Okay, that was him right there. And then here's another view of the same thing. So we got a lot going on. You know, we got boredom. We got young kids out here just doing all kind of wild stuff. Wilding, as some of the youngins would say out there in New York. You got a lot happening. All different races. I'm seeing a lot of blacks, whites, Hispanics, whatever.
Unlawful assembly. This is the New York City Police Department. This assembly.
They're trying to say, you know, it's an unlawful assembly, New York City Police Department, but what are you really going to do? How are you going to be able to stop this?
You are ordered to disperse.
What can you really do in this situation? I'm not really sure.
Will be placed against you. If you refuse to leave, you will be arrested for unlawful assembly.
How are you going to arrest 10,000 people or however many were out there at this particular time? How can you really do that? Look at the sea of people. What are you really going to do? I'm sure there's going to be more developments after I get done recording my video because this is happening kind of like right now. Okay, this is 6 p.m. when I'm recording this. I think right around 5, that's when things kind of reached their peak, maybe kind of came to a close. So things are still happening right now. As I close, I want to say this. Social media, very, very powerful. This is why the federal government, when they get their hands on it, this is why the Chinese Communist Party, when they get their hands on it, because they understand the influence. If one person can say, hey, giveaway, people think it's going to be PlayStation 5s, PCs, or whatever, and you bring 10,000 people just like that, just from one, it wasn't even, it was an Instagram story. After a certain period of time, 24 hours, they vanished. I mean, that's very, very powerful. That's why the government wants to get their hands on it. Television, things of that nature, that's going the way to Dodo Bird. Everything's right here in your phone. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what said you? How do you feel about what's going on here? Do you think that Kai Cenat caused a riot? Was there more at play here? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. Social media is very powerful. It is a new television. It is a new movies. And the government can't really control it. They're trying their best. But once the cat's out the bag, the cat's out the bag. That's why they don't like Elon Musk, because he wants to have free speech, which would further restrict their ability to control what you see and consume and whatnot on social media platforms. But whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.